Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, well, let's give some October recognition. The last week of the month, we could all get double credit for anything that we ordered, and we had $500 was the maximum we could do at could get double credit. And Lori DeWolf and Erin Hildebrand both maxed out double credit in that last week. And many of you earned some new product in that last week. So excuse me. Erin and Lori each earned two color products. Amy, Janelle, Cindy, Nancy, and Mary all earned one color product. So exciting. You guys get some free product. That's always fun to get free stuff. So congrats to you all. And then many of you earned your digital tool. So Lori, Mary Ellen, Sue, and Amy, you guys earned your pink mini site, right? Your first thing, your first, yes, so exciting. So my assistant Becky will get that all set up for you. Just make sure you fill out the form that she sent you, and she will get it all set. And if you have any questions, just text her back. She handles all of it. I have no idea how to do any of it. So ask Becky if you've got questions. And then Erin earned her, I think, fourth digital tool from Becky. So once you earn the pink mini site, each month you can earn more digital tools from Becky. So congrats to all of you that earned those this month. All right. And then, like I said, October, we had an amazing October. Congrats on a great October. So we've got our little chart. We are charting October through March to begin earning our next Mary Kay car, the pink Cadillac. So you can see how far we've gone and how far we have to go. So great job, ladies. Great October. You guys rocked it. All right. Well, I want to give you the some info on the dates for November. So November can feel like a short month because we've got this Thanksgiving thing at the very last week. So we've got Success Night tonight, Success Night the 10th, the 17th, and then Thursday the 20th, we have a new lookbook that is launched. It's getting mailed out to all of our customers in the next few days. We're going to do our lookbook live scavenger hunt on Thursday the 20th. And then on Monday the 24th of Thanksgiving, we will not have Success Night that week. So we'll have Happy Thanksgiving. And many of you may be doing a pink weekend sale. We'll talk about that tonight and ideas. But just so you know, our schedule for November is Success Nights, the 3rd, 10th, and 17th. November 20th, that Thursday, is our lookbook live, and then no Success Night the week of Thanksgiving. So, okay, that's our November schedule. All right. And then a reminder that every quarter this year, we celebrate our star consultants with a special event with our favorite image consultant, Miranda Rains. So when you're a star consultant, our next quarter ends December 16th. We are going to have a live event with Miranda. She will be answering questions. She will be speaking specifically to us. And that happens on December 16th for everybody that is a star consultant this quarter. So if you don't know how to figure out your star points, let me know and I can tell you where to track them. Okay. Now these next few slides are dates. So you want to write these down so you know, okay, I got to be thinking about if I can make this work in my schedule. So the next three events, we've got an event in January and an event in March and an event in August. These are quarterly events that are bigger. They're bigger company events that have Mary Kay always believed that getting together once a quarter in a bigger event can really help kind of refocus you. And so in January, we've got right now two events that I know of. One is virtual, this one on January 3rd. It's from 10 till noon with Dawn Sweeney. It'll be a virtual Get Your Year in Gear event, which is a great way to kick off the new year. Excuse me, right away on the 3rd of January virtually. So everybody can go to that. And then in Kansas City, if you would all like to come down to Kansas City on January 10th, Jill Davis will be doing her January event. And Jill Davis puts on the most phenomenal events. They're so good. So if you aren't close and want to travel in, this is just a day event on Saturday. So if you want to come in Friday, you can stay with me. Aaron Moore and I will throw you in our car and we'll drive you to Lenexa. And if you've ever been on an adventure with Aaron and I, well, you just haven't lived, really, if you haven't been in a car with us on an adventure. That's all I'm going to tell you. But that's Saturday, January 10th. Then Jill is going to do another event in the spring. This is a spring conference on March 20th and 21st. And the company is also going to be doing some career conferences around the country. And they're going to send, I believe you're going to get that email. You're going to get it in the next couple of days from the company, giving you all the dates. There are none in Michigan. I believe the closest in Michigan is Milwaukee. There's one in St. Charles, Missouri, which is in the St. Louis side of Missouri, the other side of the state from where I am, close to where Faith and a bunch of our unit members are. Um, but I will tell you, there's none in Michigan for all of my Michigan friends. So, um, right now, I'm planning on going to Jill's conference because, quite honestly, Jill's are they're just the best. So that'll be the 20th and 21st of March. And then I think there's an Orlando, Texas, California, Tennessee. Um, so yes, but we'll look at those dates as we get closer. But these are just for you to put on your calendar. I don't know about you all, but when I get like my New Year calendar, I like putting stuff in it. I like to have like a skeleton of my year. And then the final dates you can put in your calendar that we know now are seminar, which is August 14th through the 16th in Fort Worth, Texas. So there's all of your upcoming dates. Okay. All right. We're going to stop the screen share and we are going to jump into our first topic for the evening, which is new product. And you know what I love about this launch is it's very simple. It's very powerful and which makes it really easy and fun to share with people. So what is so wonderful about new product is it gives us a reason to talk to people, right? Like if you're like, I would love to book something, but I don't know what to say. Well, guess what? You have new stuff to share. You have new product to talk about. One skincare, two color, all regular line. So they're not going away. They're not like oh gosh, I just kind of got excited and now they're gone. Nope. They're staying. They're staying. Is that exciting? In a world that's changing so much, just give me something that's going to last a little bit of time. That's what I that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go over the three products and you can ask me questions. You all may have seen all of this on social media. There's no secrets in Mary Kay anymore. We can't keep a secret to save our life, but I can tell you I have been using these for the last month, so I can tell you about my personal experience. That's what I can offer you tonight. So, what do you want to hear about first? Do you want to hear about the skincare, the color, or the mascara? What do you want to hear about first?
Color.
Skincare.
Ah! I I heard skin color. That's what I heard. All right, we'll start with skincare. All right, I'm gonna highlight myself and so you can see. Okay, so we're gonna start with the skincare item. This is called Barrier Restore 113. And its job is to make the barrier of your skin stronger, like stronger. When it's weak, stuff gets inside and it causes redness, it causes dryness, it causes irritation. So the job is to make the barrier of our skin stronger to hold moisture in. So it doesn't allow stuff to get in. I first heard the term barrier, like build your barrier, protect your barrier, when I was doing test panels of the Mary Kay skincare with people in their 20s. That was like, I did a whole month where that's what I did the whole month last May. Yes, it was in the spring. And so I was interviewing after I would have these young ladies try the product, I was asking them about who they followed on social media and what were kind of buzzwords in the skincare world. And this barrier, like increasing your skin barrier, they're like, that's important. We've heard several influencers talk about that. So what Mary Kay is really good at is they aren't like leading the pack in the trend. They like let the pack introduce the trend and then they're like, "Look, here's ours." And so all of our customers have been hearing this conversation about building the barrier from other people and other companies. And then they get to now know that Mary Kay has the best product for it. Okay. It helps reduce redness. Let me give you some facts. Okay. First, let me tell you, a weak skin barrier, if your skin barrier is weak, it acts like a net. So stuff just like gets through. It's caused by natural aging, climate, sun, overexposure, and it leads to redness, dryness, itching, rough texture, and overall sensitivity. A strong barrier acts like a brick wall. It keeps the good things in and the bad things out. And the 113 refers to the different ingredients that are in the product. So one is 1 part fatty acid, 1 part ceramide, and 3 parts cholesterol, good cholesterol. Okay, that's what the 113 stands for. Let me just say what it feels like. Feels amazing. It's soothing. It kind of has a feel like the Serum C plus E, like that kind of consistency of the product. There's no scent. Like Serum C plus E has a fun little scent. This doesn't really have any scent to it. And it does, like I did it on half of my face for the first 2 weeks, and I don't have a ton of redness in my skin, but I have some, and it took it away. It says that it has a claim that it will build your skin barrier in the first 3 hours that it's on your skin. It's going to start working. Okay. So, and it goes on right before your moisturizer because it partners with your moisturizer. So there was an FAQ that was like, well, what should I just do this rather than moisturize? No, they act like a team. Okay, these two products together. So if you've got people or you yourself have some redness or irritation, this is the product for you. Feels amazing. I don't know I have not seen anything that is like comparing this to the calming milk, but it kind of has a little bit of that calming milk feel. If you were a calming milk fan or had people that were, I'm gonna have actually what my office assistant loved the calming milk, so I'm gonna have her give me her feedback on this to kind of compare the two things. So, what questions can I answer about this? 46 is the cost. Yes, Faith.
Hi. Um, can you use this alongside the retinol? And if so, in retinol first, this on top, or do you use this at a separate washing?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull off the order of application off of my printer. We have a lot of products that we can put on our face. So the retinol, okay, let me just tell you, wash your face, exfoliate, tone, boosters. We always know boosters are first, right? Boosters before, then any serum. So like lifting serum, eye cream, retinol, then your barrier restore, then moisturizer. So it has it in the same list with the retinol.
Can I
Yeah.
have that list?
Yeah, you can get it on Mary Kay and Touch.
Oh,
So,
okay.
mm-hmm. Yep. So yes, you should. That's a really good question. If it's available to you, it will be available when you can order if you can't see it yet.
Okay.
So whenever consultants can order. But yeah, this is so yeah, I just printed this right off of InTouch. And I'm gonna keep this like I'm gonna hang it right next to my right in my desk. I mean, one in my office and one in my bathroom. Yep.
Can you use, are you supposed to use it at night or in the morning
Both
or
morning
both?
and
Oh,
PM. Mm-hmm.
And every single day?
Yeah. Let me. Yep.
Okay. So I'm trying to do the boot camp that Heather Daniel can't, the skin boost camp that Heather
Okay.
Daniel Camp talks about.
Yeah.
So, couple questions. So she has, oh wait, I'm on the wrong one. I need the repair one. All right, has,
yeah, yeah.
I don't think she even has retinol in here. Wait, yes, she does. She has it after the balancing toner and before the Ceramide hydrator. So where would you put this then?
It
Would you
always
put it
goes.
still right before the moisturizer?
Yep. Yeah. It's always
Okay.
your last step before your moisturizer.
And that leads me to a question. Why, what does the balancing toner do in that whole skin boost camp thing? Like she always applies that after the cleanser, the balancing toner. That's probably from Mary Kay Skincare, right?
It is. Yep. Yeah. My understanding of a toner is that it helps with the pH balance of your skin. Some people like
Okay.
it. It kind of does a clean sweep after you do your cleanser. That's
Okay.
the way I've always explained it.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Good questions. Any other questions about the barrier restore?
So it's called the Barrier Restorer.
Yep. Barrier restore.
Okay.
And this is a really easy product to introduce. So when you are asking for people to give their feedback on the skincare and you sit down with them and you walk them through any of our skincare, you just pop this thing out right before the moisturizer and say, one of the most important things we want to do right now is to make sure that our skin barrier is good and strong. And so this is something you might want to add before your moisturizer. So, or if you've got people that are concerned about redness in their skin, this is the product for them.
And Beth, you said the price point was 47,
46.
46.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay,
All this
thank you.
all this information is going to be in the new lookbook, correct? In case we forget it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. This is the
It's
new
also
look.
on InTouch already.
Is it already on there, Erin? I didn't know if you
Yeah.
guys were able to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all on there. I started going through it over the weekend. I just didn't get all the way through. But yeah, all the FAQs, all that stuff's on there.
So when you go onto the home screen, you know what? Yeah, when you go onto the home screen, there will be when new product launches, it's usually like a major focus on the home screen. So when you click on it, it will take you to all of the information. And when you think about it, this is part of our job, right? Is to learn new products. So when new product comes out, giving yourself like setting an appointment like 30 minutes to go, okay, today I'm going to educate myself on this product. And Mary Kate, there's like 6 different videos that are a minute long on this product. Some of them are shareable that you can share with your customers, but that is a smart use of your time because when you're educated about this, you pop out into your life, you go to church or you go to sit at a basketball game and you're chit-chatting with somebody and somebody is like, man, my face is just, God, it's so red right now. And you can go, I have the answer to that. But you won't even know you have the answer if you haven't taken the time to educate yourself. But it really does take intentional, like, I'm going to sit for 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, and educate yourself on the new products. So, yeah. And Mary Kate does such a great job of providing so many so many ways to learn. So videos, reading, you name it. Yeah, that's good. But yes, and it is, like I've always said about the lookbook, it is like an encyclopedia. It has all of the information. So good. Okay. All right. We're gonna do the mascara and then we'll end with color because I think color is so fun. All right. So mascara, we have a new waterproof mascara. It is Great Heights mascara and it's waterproof. And it looks exactly like the other Great Heights mascara, the tube does, except for, hold on, let me spotlight. There's one little difference. Do you see where it says waterproof mascara? It's got a little teeny black droplet. That's the only difference in the tubes of mascara. So pay attention to when you're giving these people. When you take them out, they do have different brushes. So this is the regular Great Heights brush. It's got a little bit of an arch to it. And then the waterproof is straight like that. Okay. The claim is that with one swoop, 46% longer, three swoops, 78% longer. I have found from using it, my personal preference, I like the regular Great Heights better than the Great Heights waterproof. For some reason, I don't feel like the waterproof is like gives me as much lashes. And I don't know why. And I haven't actually talked to anybody else about this to see what they think about it. Personally, I don't like when I put the Great Heights on and do several swoops, I'm like, woo, lashes. This is good. Like I like the waterproof. I like how it feels. I like what it does. I just don't feel like gives you as much lashes as the regular. So it's waterproof. It doesn't move. It stays where it is. I don't have a problem with any of our mascara going anywhere. Some people really do have issues with tearing eyes, and so the waterproof is really important to them. And so so that's my personal experience with it. Um, yeah, Heather said, I thought the usual claim was that the wand helps create the height. Yeah, I don't know because they are different wands. They are different wands. It'd be interesting if I use the wand I might try that because I have a bunch of Great Heights like sample applicators. Interesting. But that's my feedback on it. For your people that love waterproof, I think this waterproof is going to be great. I think it's just as good as our last waterproof mascara. Yeah. You guys have any questions on the Great Heights
For the
mascara?
new one, you said that you felt like it didn't give you enough eyelash thing that you're used to. I don't know what it's called. Not enough fill-in, I guess, is what you were saying.
You know what? It's not that it's not enough, it's that it's not equal to the other Great Heights. They're both called Great Heights. One is regular, one is waterproof. I just don't feel like they're comparable. Uh, but I like the Great Heights waterproof, but when I'm comparing the two that are both called Great Heights, they don't feel like the same effect. So,
I was just wondering, maybe with us people who have like so many eyelashes, we don't putting mascara on, it's a nightmare, I swear. And it's just, I can just put one load of mascara and I'm good for the day because I have so much eyelash.
yeah,
I'm just wondering maybe
yeah,
if that would be the good one for the long lash people.
it, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. So you'll be a good one. We'll look forward to your feedback on it, Dawn.
After I try it.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Now, this one I'm so excited. This is the replacement for our liquid. Faith, are you so excited about these? These are, I don't know, when I'm on social media, I will see other brands touting these kinds of products, and I'm always like, I always almost want to get one. I'm almost like I just want to order one. I can't do it. I just it's been too long that I've only used Mary Kay. Um, but Mary Kay has created their own shimmer shadow stick that are very similar to what I keep seeing on social media that I keep wanting to order. So 5 different colors. They There you go. They're creamy. You can put them on and then move them around with your finger. You can move them around with our cream shadow brush. You can just use it directly and put on your eyes. Today, I started with Biscotti all over as a base, so like our just regular eyeshadow. And in the corner, I have Golden Sunrise. So this little area, Golden Sunrise. And then in my outer, I've got Midnight Galaxy. So they're easy to put on. They're like I said, they're creamy. I put them on and just move them around with my finger, like just super fast. That's what I've been doing with them. So I love all the shades. I think again, like the Barrier Restorer, these are things that people are seeing. These are things that people are like, when's Mary Kay gonna get a crayon? And here they are. We have them. So these 5 different colors. Price point 20 for these. Yep. Faith, you have a question?
Are these limited edition or new?
Oh, they're forever.
They're replacing.
They're replacing the liquid.
Okay.
The liquid. Yep. Yep. These are the replacement. Yes. So, how are they different? Well, they're not liquid. So if your people are used to the liquid moves, I don't want to say easier, but it moves differently than these. It's a crayon, so it's going on and you can move it around your eye, but like the liquid, I would have to be careful I didn't do too much because I'd be like, whoa, I don't need that much. So this, you can put it on and you can move it around with your finger, but it's not like the swoop easy move of the liquid. Does that make sense? Like I'm
Forever Right.
I'm anticipating, I have one customer in particular that I feel like she's going to say, Beth, this isn't moving around my eye as easily as the liquid. And it moves easy, but it's different than the liquid. So, do you know what I'm telling? Is that making sense? I think
Mhm.
it's great. The brush moves it around, my finger moves it around, but it is different than the liquid. I'm just preparing you for your people that love the liquid. That makes sense?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Any questions about any of these products? Any of the new stuff?
How long do we have to wait?
Oh, that's a great question. You can order them if you got your customers signed up for PCP or you were a Star Consultant last quarter. You can order November 10th. So next Monday, you can order. If you didn't get either one of those two things, no worries. 5 days later, November 15th, you can order them. So, and then they go live on our website on November 16th for your customers to see them and enjoy them and get excited about them. Okay. I want to find out from all of you as you look at this new product, what in your brain are you thinking like what action do you feel like this is giving you the opportunity to take? Like Mary Kay corporate, their job is to create product and their job is to create like tools to share the product. Our job then is to take the product and do something with it. So, Faith, what are you thinking?
Pre-sales.
Okay.
Anytime we launch something new, pre-sales. And since we have video and things like that on this, I think I might create a board with the 3 different products that are coming out and with a video of each, little like what people are saying, and then down at the bottom, pre-order here. and give them the price of each with tax and the discount, 10% discount for pre-ordering. And then, here's the sheet to place your order. Here's what each of the products costs with tax, and add it up and Venmo me here. And then they can just Venmo me and
Mhm.
figure out, okay, I wanted three of those and three of these, and they can just or just fill it in, and I'll shoot you your total, and you can Venmo me, and I'll get it processed for you, delivery date of blank. And then I can do a bulk order the day it is available to us.
Mhm.
And then my goal is to use the profit from that to get my inventory and my own set for myself, and then pay bills with the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pre-selling is so, and these are great products to pre-sell, right? They're like mascara, eye crayon, like that doesn't need a lot of, that's like people are doing that all day long with the things they're seeing on Instagram. They're clicking shop here. Yep. Throw one my way. So easy. And then the barrier, this is also when you explain this can like take away redness, make your skin feel so nice and wonderful for the winter. Also not a hard thing to share. So great idea, getting the word out. And also, I mean, Faith, that's so smart when you think about when we're growing our businesses and growing our products to use your profit from like you've made money and then you invest that to grow your profit, I'm sorry, your product. So then you've got it on hand to keep selling. So, yep, so smart. So pre-selling. What else does this make you think about when you think about these new products?
I'm sorry. I just want to go back to Faith, what she was saying, because I understood it, but I didn't understand it.
Okay.
When you do a pre-sale, you kind of sort of have to have the money first, or you're waiting on the customers to pay you and then,
So normally, when I've done this in the past, I've told them that they can pre-order by a certain date. And usually if the product's available to us on a Monday, I'll tell them Sunday night, pre-sale by Sunday to get a discount on the new product. Then when they tell me, "Ooh, I think I'm going to order this, this, and this," then I tell them, great, here's your total. You can go ahead and Venmo me, or how would you like to take care of that? Venmo, card, or whatever. So I close out a lot of those sales in advance. Some will say, can I just give you cash when you deliver? And I say, fine. So I will have to pay in advance for that one, but I've also collected orders for others who have paid in advance. So usually I can just cover those other ones with the income from the pre-sales. Does that make sense?
yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Do we need
Yeah.
to have money just in case they do the pre-sale and something goes wrong? Or,
Yeah.
I've never done one before.
I've heard someone say that they ask for half up front for the pre-sale, non-refundable half up front. That way we can purchase the product with that money. And then if they back out, we're not out any money, and then you can sell that to somebody else. But and that person who told me about that said that if they back out, they've already given you the 50 non-refundable because you had to purchase product. So I would probably personally give them back their money, just knowing I could sell that somewhere else. I usually have people pay me in advance though, because I don't keep a balance in my Mary Kay account. Sometimes I want to, but life always happens, and I usually end up spending it on a pop tire and 50 million other bills that come up. But so when a new product comes out, in order to build up my inventory, I usually rely on pre-sales.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, such a fun time for this to launch as we head into the rest of November, where people are starting to shop and do all those kinds of fun things. I'm going to share my screen again and so I make sure we cover all the things. Okay. I want to share with you. So Some people are motivated by new product. Some people are motivated by little presents that you can get. Some people just like the cash you can make from being a Mary Kay consultant. So the next three slides are for all of you that like presents. And so these are the promotions for November. So this month in November, our pre-Power Achiever, these are everyone that placed a 350 wholesale order by the 15th. We've got snowflake earrings. There's a cozy winter theme to all of the things I'm going to show you. And this is what I love about this promotion. And we did this last year, is that it gets you thinking, okay, by the 15th, I would like to have sold $700 worth of product. So I can have $350 worth of cash, as Faith just talked about, possibly to use to build your inventory, $350 that you can use to pay a bill, to start doing your own Christmas shopping. This is what this promotion is all about, to get you thinking, oh my goodness, how awesome would that be to have consistent income with my business? So when you sell enough product to order 350 by the 15th, you get these cute little snowflake earrings this month. Then, all right, Mary Kay announced this year they've been doing a consistency promotion where when you place 2 months in a row consistently of 600 wholesale, you get some gifts. So we had our cute little board from the last 2 months. I'm pointing like you can see, but you can't. It's off the screen. Our cute little message board for August and September, or September and October. Yep. And then for November and December, what Mary Kay is giving, when you place a cumulative 600 order in November and December, they're giving us 800 star credits, which is awesome. So awesome to get 800 star credits. I love it. And I just thought, you know what? It's also fun to get a little fun. So Mary Kay is going to give you 800 star credits when you do consecutive 600 months. I'm going to give you some pink fluffy slippers because I got them yesterday. I put them on. Tom's like, it looks like, I don't know what he said. It was very funny. I mean, they're so cute and fun and soft and squishy. So, I mean, maybe you're excited about the star credits. Maybe you're excited about these slippers. Okay, that's for the prize for you. Now, this next thing, my director did this when I was a consultant and I loved it so much. And I just keep doing it. Most years I do this challenge. This is the 2025 Turkey Challenge. And this is a go to work in November challenge. I would love it, most importantly, if all of us sold enough Mary Kay in November to pay for our Christmases, that there's no Christmas put on a credit card. Maybe you want to go somewhere. Maybe you want to bring somebody in. So this challenge is work. There's no question about it. It's all income producing activities. So everything from connecting with your customers, holding facials, selling products, sharing the opportunity. And when you get this cute little turkey all colored in, see that gal up in the right-hand corner, her soft, snuggly Mary Kay sweatshirt? That is what you get. Like, this is a nice sweatshirt. It's not just a little chintzy sweatshirt. It is a nice sweatshirt. It is a Mary Kay official logo sweatshirt. And that is the gift when you complete your turkey. And honestly, if you complete this turkey, you are going to be so far ahead of your business that you're going to be like, oh, I almost forgot that I got a cool sweatshirt. Because when you put the focus into this kind of activity, you will see results. So the turkey challenge. So all kinds of fun ways to help encourage you this month. And essentially, the turkey that I showed on the last screen is income producing activity on this screen. So we talked a couple of months ago about the importance of, if you're not seeing the results that you want from your business, to start really tracking, what are you doing? How much time are you putting in? What kind of effort are you putting in? And what I love when you sit down and you start doing this it gives you something to measure to go, okay, so I did 2 last week. I'm going to do 4 next week and maybe 8 next week. And when you get intentional about that, you start to see, gosh, Mary Kay works when I do. So this IPA tracking is all on the turkey, just in a cute little turkey. Okay, let's talk about e-commerce and what we need to know this month. So e-commerce, what is happening is Mary Kay is wanting to streamline uh, the ways that people order so more people get their orders. So let me tell you what's been happening. There have been a large number of customers that have ordered Mary Kay through Mary Kay consultant websites, and they've not been filled. They've sat there, and whether who knows, the consultant didn't see the email didn't come through. Who knows? But like a pretty good chunk of orders. So people aren't getting their Mary Kay. And so you can imagine as a company, like, okay, this is a problem. People are wanting Mary Kay and they're not getting their Mary Kay. And so they have created something that will ensure that when people order through a Mary Kay website, which is now going to be called My Shop, when anybody orders through My Shop, Mary Kay will directly send them the product, like immediately. Okay. So no one's going to be without their Mary Kay. If they order through My Shop, through that website, they're getting their product because Mary Kay's like, they want it, they're going to get it, and they're going to get it fast, which is great. To ensure that that happens, we have to make some changes to the way we process orders. So one of the changes they have to make is we need a new processing system. Right now, the way people pay when they shop on our website and give their credit card is called ProPay. We will no longer, Mary Kay will not be using ProPay for people that order product through this My Shop. They will be using a processor called Stripe. Okay. Um, okay. That's what I'm going to say about that. They're using something called Stripe. When people order from that website, the order is processed. Mary Kay will immediately, let's say somebody orders $100 in Mary Kay. Immediately, Stripe processes it. It's linked to your checking account. Your profit goes immediately into your checking account. It's not held in a little thing that you have to transfer it. It'll just go boom, right into your checking account. That's what will happen with people that order through your My Shop, and Stripe processes it. Now, one of the things that we've learned is that you will be able to customize. So let's say you want to have a customer appreciation sale. You can set up your My Shop to automatically discount people's orders, and then Mary Kay will adjust that with the profit that they give you that will go right into your checking account. You can set that all up. You can either, the choices we have with offers you can give to customers, you can either give them free shipping or you can give them some kind of discount. You can't do both at the same time. I'm not sure why. But that is something you are going to be able to customize. All right. That way of ordering, that processing of Stripe is only for people that order through your website. All of your other orders. So your customer that you see at church and they say, oh my gosh, I need a cleanser and a moisturizer. And you go, great, I'll drop it off tomorrow when I see you at school pickup. That you process in however you want to process it. You can use any of the forms of payment. You can use Venmo, you can use Zelle, you can use Cash App. You can continue to use your ProPay if you choose. I don't know what ProPay is going to charge us for that processing yet, but you can still use it. You don't have to give that up. You can use Square. Square is a way that you can process credit cards. What I've learned about that is that Square is cheaper than ProPay. It's free and it has a lower processing fee. So what I want you to know, like the most important things for you to know is that we all have ProPay right now. We will use ProPay out for all of our stuff until this new system launches, which is December 17th. So all your orders, all that, all can be ProPay, all through your website until December 17th. At that time, for everyone that's had a Mary Kay website and you have set up your My Shop account, which we will get to start doing in the next couple of days. It just says in the information in early November you can begin setting up your My Shop site. It's very simple. It is not a big, huge, hairy deal. But you can begin setting it up. So when it launches December 17th, it's ready to go. But you don't have to like change anything about any credit card processing um, at all. I personally have a gazillion people's credit cards saved in ProPay. And so I am choosing to continue to use ProPay. I may eventually switch to a credit card processing that has a cheaper processing rate. But I'm not like right now in this season when it's holiday selling season. I'm not going to put energy into getting all my people's credit cards into a new thing. Now, what I could do is if people are purchasing and using their credit card, I can get their updated number and let them know I might be changing to a different processing. Um, but the things that you need updated for your My Shop, I sent a video, that 8-minute video that gave you instructions on what you need to have ready to go for that to launch. And it's essentially you need your bank account updated and you need your social security card updated. And then in the next few days, we're going to get more information about how we can set up our My Shop account, which is essentially you're picking a profile picture. You get to pick 6 of your favorite Mary Kay pictures. So maybe you have a picture of your family, and maybe you have a picture of your girlfriend buddies at seminar. And maybe you have a picture of you at a skincare class, and maybe you have a picture of your dog because you want to show that part of your life. And then a brief little story. That's it. Like it's super simple. So, I'm gonna stop talking and let you ask questions because I just shared a lot of information.
So basically, the personal website that we have now is being no longer that way. We're creating a new personal website called My Shop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yes. Faith.
Um, so the My Shop will operate then similar to the Easy Ship, where it just goes automatically.
Correct.
Okay, so no editing after they've put it through. It's what's done is done. Do we know the shipping fee cost that our customers will be charged?
Faith, that's a great question. We haven't been given a dollar amount. I have been working with the assumption that it's the same as like the 5.95 if we were to CDS it. But we have not been given that amount. So
Okay.
that's a really good question.
The reason I don't do Easy Ship is because it's expensive. So I was just
Yes.
wondering about that.
Yes. So there have been wow, lots of conversation about all of this and these very kind of questions like among directors as we've been getting this information. And one of the things that I know about Mary Kay for the last 21 years, we're going to launch this and we're going to learn, right? Like Mary Kay will listen to feedback, and we will learn and make tweaks. I really feel like, well, when it comes to those, like Faith, you said the cost of shipping for people that order on their website, this will take us, like if I've got a local person and they order on my website and I don't want Mary Kay to ship it because I've got inventory and I'm going to see them tomorrow and I could get it to you tomorrow. I'm going to let them know, you know what, you just text me your orders. Like, don't put it on, like, just don't go through my website. So that's going to be me connecting with and it's really my local people that I will do that with. But we will need to have those conversations. Yeah.
Heather posted a question that I actually had as well. When we do a customized offer to something, like a discount or something like that, will it be something we have to offer to anyone who's on there, or will it be like a code, put in this code to get the discount? Like if I'm doing a 25% off sale for uh my VIP customers, do I have to offer that to everybody who's shopping on the site like we
Mhm.
do currently?
You know, the video I watched today made it look like it was gonna be for anyone that shopped through your My
Okay.
Shop site. They
Okay.
would all get that discount.
So it's not like I could give order in November and get 25% off in December and have that be done on the website. I'd have to do that personally.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah. Yeah, the video today, I just watched that today that showed how you could do the discounts because that was a question that I don't think we knew the answer to in October.
Mhm.
And this new information just showed that you could do that because that was a matter of fact. I know we didn't have the information right away because that was a question that a lot of people had concerns about because they wanted to be able to offer like they wanted to be able to do that,
Yeah.
to be able to like they didn't want people to just order from their website and to never be able to get a discount. Like so that is so I don't
Oh,
know if
we
that's a change they
doing,
made. Yeah.
so if we're doing like Pink Weekend discount, we can still put that in. I mean,
Yeah.
this is for the future because it's past December 17th, but
Right. Yeah, this won't impact any of our November anythings. So, yeah, yeah,
So when I was first reading about this, I almost felt like they were saying that the orders will go through, and it almost made me feel like I don't need to have as much inventory. But now you're saying you can still deliver yourself to your customers local.
yes,
But you're also saying that I need to let them know that I have inventory, so I don't want local people to shop, right? Like I
yeah,
need to let them know if
yes,
you are in the area and I normally deliver to you, just text me.
yep,
So
yep,
it's hard to just put a blanket thing like on your Facebook or whatever or your messages. You almost have to be like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
yeah,
feels a little confusing. When I first read it, it almost made it sound like they were discouraging inventory so that you could just do it on there. But
uh-huh,
now I feel like it's a little different now. Like
yeah,
you're saying it different to me now.
yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, matter of fact, in the literature that it gives that I think you can all get this. It's the updated frequently asked questions, and it has a selling online through my shop and then selling offline with personal inventory. It explains both and really encourages both. Mary Kay is trying to help us do our best with all of the like before COVID, really, I had out of state customers, but not like I do now. Like I have so many out of state customers because of COVID, right? Because of all the virtual stuff we've been doing. So, so, um, and I still actually like to ship smaller orders out of my inventory because it's cheaper shipping than to ship from Mary Kay. So Mary Kay wants us to have options and they want people to get their product. So yes, they have not figured out how to that question, like those local people, like I don't know if they'll ever do this. This is just an idea that popped in my head. Like a local person before they would check out online, like have like a, are you sure you want to do, like a lat, like, stop, like let your consultant know. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like somebody that
Yeah.
like I just delivered a ginormous order to a customer on Sunday and it I would not want to ship that. I keep it on stock because she knows I'm gonna have it immediately for her. So, but she normally orders through my website. So I have to say,
Okay.
text me next time.
Okay. So second question is, you know how before you would get them, you would see on there if you had an order that pending. So before you could say you don't want it to go all the way through, you want to be able to, the consultant wants to look at it or see it, and then you can push it on through, or you can say, wait, I have that in inventory. Is that not going to be an option anymore where you can look at it? Okay. Okay.
It'll
So
go
it's going to,
straight
if
through.
they do it on there, it's going straight through.
It's going
There's
straight.
no going through me just in case. Okay. Okay.
So basically, you're telling your customers that yes, the best option is to order through the website, but can you check with me first before you go on? Because I just might, the local one, I just might have it on hand. If I do, you'll get it quicker from me because I have it on hand instead of putting it through there, at least to the local people.
Yeah, I'm not telling them the best way to order is through my website. I'm not telling them that.
Oh, no, no, no. I
Yeah,
know that came out wrong, but
yeah, no, but I wanted to clarify that for all of us. Like I'm gonna let people know how they can order and the best way that I can serve them. And so for my local people, the best way I can serve you is by you shooting me a text message, and order or giving me a phone call. Out of state people, website. Or well, I mean, not always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
Uh,
now you can say, now you can look at it, you can have a little thing that you click and say, I want to see all the orders before they go through. But see, soon you won't be able to do that. So now it doesn't really matter if they say, hey, I ordered through your website, and then you go through, well, I'll go through and give you your discount now, or I'll, push it through.
yeah.
Because you can click, isn't there a button you can click right now to say, no, I want to see them before they go through, or something like that, right?
Yeah, well, if
I
they
feel
have
like there is.
Yeah, well, if you don't have your easy ship or guest checkout enabled, then it won't go through until you put it.
Right, right. But that won't be an option anymore. So we just, yeah. I think I would be like with you. I would not tell them that's the best way unless they're from far away and it's a huge order where it would help them out.
Right. Yeah. Faith?
Okay.
So
I will probably let my customers know that the simplest way if they're ordering in the middle of the night or whatever is just to put it through on the website. That's great. And whatever the shipping fee will cost, because they're my customer, I don't charge shipping to any of my customers. I
Okay.
eat the shipping fee because I wanted to compete with Amazon and that sort of thing. That's just a choice I made.
Yeah.
So now I'll let my customers know we're doing something different. When something comes in, I won't have the option to like put discounts and whatever out there. So if it's your birthday and you want your birthday orders, or if you want free shipping, you text me your order and I'll get it to you. Um, but if you're like, I don't want to mess with Faith, she's busy, or I'm busy, I don't have time to talk to her, just order online and it'll get to you quick. But so I'll just let them know you can order online. That's still great. If you have any, if you're wanting a special deal or because yeah, we won't be able to add special deals.
Right.
if I could just share, I have already started because I've been anxious about this. I have a lot of customers that are moms that don't have time to be ordering or going to the website during the day. They do it between the hours of 11 and 6 a.m. And I have already started telling my customers, especially if they order on the website, look, we're updating our technology. If you want to continue ordering through the website, feel free. However, after this date, you will end up paying shipping if you're local, no matter what happens. I cannot adjust an order. Everyone has so far appreciated my information, but as Mary Kay has taught, this is going to take layering. So I am verbally telling them right now, but I am planning an email. As we get like once I get past my sale this month, I'm going or in the middle of the month the end of the month, I'm sending out an email. Beginning of December, I'm sending out an email. A couple of days before, I will send out another email, and I'll probably send out a text specifically to those customers that do website order 100% of the time, because I hate paying shipping. And if they are literally 2 miles down the road and they put an order in, I'm not going to cover, I can't, there's nothing I can do. So I've made that very clear so far, and they've all appreciated that.
Mhm. Awesome. That's great, Erin. And this gives us an opportunity to connect with our customers and show them what Mary Kay consultants do. We communicate. We provide great customer service by keeping them in the loop. And I would say that that's probably going to be your response from most people. If they're informed, like they appreciate that much more. Like, okay, yep, I'll cover the shipping if it's the middle of the night and I just blah blah blah. Much more than like they won't mind paying the shipping if they know. If they don't know and they get their order, they're like, "Why did I pay $5.95 for shipping, Erin? You live like I can see you from my bathroom." Just giving them that, they give you a lot more grace. So, yeah, that's good.
Has there been any talk about offering special deals and that sort of thing, other than if you want to take advantage of special deals, you'll just have to message me?
Yeah, no, there hasn't been. I mean, that's really been the I would say that the special deals and then the shipping has been the biggest, all the questions that we've been asking the company to give feedback on. And like I said, they with any change that Mary Kay makes, um, they are they will listen. But ladies, if you have concerns, um, tell me. And then the people that get the ear of the company fastest are national sales directors. So, like Dawn has told us, she's like, if you have a question, tell me and I will call, and they will call me back in 5 minutes. Like, she's like, if I have 10 directors that are calling me with this concern, the other thing about a national is sometimes I will bring a concern and they will help me see a bigger perspective, that I don't have because I don't have as big of a view that they have of the way Mary Kay works. And so sometimes I will come to them and be kind of all fired up and they'll like help me see a different perspective. And I'll go, okay, you're right. Okay, yep, that makes sense. And then other times they will go, yep, we're gonna call Mary Kay and express this concern. So, it is Mary Kay looking at this situation of so many orders not being filled and going, how do we fix this? Like if the consultants aren't going to fill the orders, we're going to fill them. And I mean, thank goodness you guys, we still get the profit. Like like Mary Kay could have said, "You're not filling them, we'll fill them." And too bad. But Mary Kay would never do that. But do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like your kids. Like if you don't take care of your nice thing, you don't get nice things. Like
Mhm.
sorry. And so this is Mary Kay's way of helping us keep our people that want Mary Kay like getting their Mary Kay. So I think I appreciate the fact that they're trying to solve this. And I also think that if out in the sales force, as this unfolds and we see, oh, this is really challenging, or if we come up with a creative idea, I mean, isn't that what Mary Kay is all about? It's such a beautiful place of sharing creative ideas. So I know we're going to learn through it. I know there might be some times that we're a little bit frustrated with like some of these things, but I believe 100% that Mary Kay's goal is to continue to keep this opportunity as bountiful and abundant as possible. So it's a time of needing to stay relevant. So
Yes. I had two things. One, there is an option if we didn't want to set up the My Shop, correct? My Shop
Ah,
website.
yep.
Can you share that? And then the other thing was if we don't set up a Stripe account, what is the alternative?
Well, if you don't set up a Stripe account, people can't order through your My Shop. You have to have a Stripe account.
Oh,
For
you do? There's not a web. There's not a like a gift card option that they'll send you?
like if you don't want to have people order through your website.
No.
So Stripe is what Mary Kay is using to process your customers' orders. It is also how you will be paid. So that's how we get our money. So somebody orders through our website, Stripe processes it, sends some of the money to Mary Kay to pay for the product. Our profit, Stripe puts into our bank account. That's why we have to
I
put
thought there was an option if we didn't want to give a bank account, there was an option for a Visa gift or like a
Credit
gift
card.
card. Yeah. Okay.
there is it was my understanding that that was for commissions, like if you have team members.
Oh,
If
not
you're-
for orders.
That's
Okay.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that.
I thought I
Um,
also saw that for the way to get paid for these
Mhm.
these sales.
Yes. That's
Let's see, Stripe.
I watched it in a video.
What's that?
I thought I watched in a video also that if you don't have a Stripe, so you could either have it immediately deposited into your bank account if you set up a bank account, or it'll go on to like a prepaid debit card sort of a thing and be applied to your debit card.
Got it. Okay. Well, and that could be for sales as well. I was thinking that was just commission off of your team members. Yeah, I need some clarification on that because you can create a contact card. Mm-mm-mm.
right. So it wouldn't be a My Shop where a customer could order, but they would still be able to find you and your information to
Right.
contact you,
The
correct?
contact card is for people that don't want the website, but they still want to be found. So that's
Okay.
so if you set up the contact card, that's what that's for. So yeah, they're not, I mean, you wouldn't need a Stripe account with the contact card because you're not processing any orders from your website. So yeah. Yeah, yes, Faith.
Another question. Will there be any way now for us to put in orders on behalf of someone else, enter their credit card, and have it shipped to them?
Yeah, customer delivery service will still be an option.
CDS is still
Yes.
sticking around,
Yep.
but only if we put the orders in to have it processed.
Let me read.
Are you asking, Faith, that are we able to enter the customer's credit card information like we do now sometimes?
Correct. Yeah.
All right,
For it
but
to
I'm
be
gonna read. I'm
For
gonna read.
either CDS or inventory, right?
Right.
This is what it
Okay.
says. For any customer delivery service orders placed through my customers, remember to use your personal credit card for payment, as this is a wholesale order amount. So somebody pays you $200 for the total order. When you do CDS, because we don't have the ProPay that's linked to
Right.
the order anymore, you're going to use money out of your account, but you're only going to, you'll pay 100 plus tax because you're paying the wholesale amount.
Right. So
So-
we still will be able to do the CDS portion
Mhm.
if we want to submit an online order on behalf of a customer.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
But we cannot use their credit card to do that correctly. We have to use our own.
Right. Well, you would take their credit card and process it in whatever way you want to process it. So if you have a Square account, you would process it through Square, have the money deposited into your bank account, and then you would be using your debit card to pay out of your account.
So
So yeah, you're
what I'm
not,
hearing,
you can't use it to order directly from Mary Kay.
so what I'm
Okay.
hearing then is I need to plan to have a little bit of some slush money in there to cover those orders so that I can maneuver a little freer with running their credit card, getting them their order, but then that credit card money I'll have to move over since they're not doing it in the online system.
Mhm.
If you're keeping ProPay, yes.
Or, but run it in, CVS isn't
Anything.
going to be connected to ProPay anymore. So I could run it through Square and then have Square transferred into my
Yeah.
account.
Hmm.
Yeah. Or have them Venmo me and that
Yeah.
takes 2 days to switch over.
Correct. Yeah.
So I'll just need to plan to have maybe $200 sitting in the account that I don't spend on bills. So that there's that cushion to maneuver some of those orders.
I mean, I've used Square when we've done like our craft fair stuff, my husband and I, but I am not sure I would know how to do that for this kind of thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Like usually with
It's just
Square, I scan their card. Is there a way to you enter it manually into Square?
I haven't seen it, but I've been told by other consultants that you can because I
To do
started
both.
investigating this week, and a couple of the other people I've been talking to already have the features, but you do not have to get the scanner, all that. You can do the manual charge like you do for ProPay.
And would you do that on your computer or phone, like through an app
Yeah,
or a
Square
website?
has all that. Yeah, go to Square, open
Because
up
I
an
have the
account,
Square
and
and I have the scanner. I've just never had to enter it on my own. I usually just go, zoop,
So we
swipe the
haven't,
card.
we have the card swiper for our concession stand, but it doesn't always work. So then we have to manually enter it. So it is
Oh,
possible.
okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I have seen it where you don't need to have the scanner even. You can just plug in the numbers, I
Mhm.
think, using their app
Okay.
if you have an
Good to
account,
know.
That's how I do it for ProPay now. So it's just a different vendor.
right?
You
Okay.
guys, for the commission, and this is what it says as far as the Stripe getting your, it says it's starting with November commissions paid out in December, you will need to have direct deposit in place. Otherwise, your commission payouts will be in the form of a Mary Kay prepaid Visa credit card. When I read that, when I hear commission payouts, I hear people that have teams that are making commission. Because right now, if you are like you have a red jacket, you have team members, you're making a commission, you either have it's either a credit card, it's either a debit card uh or direct deposit. So I honestly I don't know if that's like if you want to get your sales, I don't know if sales profit would go on a debit card. I don't know if that's what that's saying.
I have heard Mary Kay use the word commission for sales.
Mhm.
It surprised me when they did because we usually keep those two words separate for team building commissions
Yeah,
versus sales commissions.
yeah.
But I want to say it was during seminar videos that I was watching that it actually was using the commission language.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you know what? All of us can go under resources connect hub. And if we see something that makes that really clear, yeah. Yeah.
Beth, if there is a streamline to the top through an NSD, maybe could you share that um, that the concern is for offering discounts to certain customers, like birthday discounts or whatever. And we're curious if there's going to be like a way we can set up a enter this discount code to receive your 20% off birthday discount or your 50% off shopping spree for Hostess or, whatever.
Hmm. So those questions have been asked, and they
Okay.
were asked before this video that came out that I watched today. I don't know if it came out on the first. that gave us the option of setting up a discount, and it gives multiple different discounts you can offer. So either the free shipping or the discount. So I have a feeling that that might be an answer to those questions because that was in the
But
chat. That was a huge conversation, like whenever
Mhm.
we first heard about this in early
But
October.
you said that's something that everyone will have to get if you set it up on your website.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
And
want people with because it's not everybody's birthday all the time.
right, right. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, when it first came out, we weren't given any indication that we'd be able to do any kind of discounting. And so that was like one of the first
Hmm.
in the big conversations were about, wait a second. This is something that many of us offer.
I think if so I'm going to double down on my request that we get that passed through, that what we're hearing is that it is actually really important that we can customize a discount, maybe make a code or something like that. I
Yeah.
mean, the other big retail places seem to be able to do it. If I do like Happy Summer 20, you get your 20% discount or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think this is something that Mary Kay could figure out for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know we were all getting ready for November to show up. So does that mean that now we can go in there and create that website, or do we have
We
to wait till December?
No, all the information says early November we'll be able to start setting up your My Shop. So I would imagine as soon as we are able to set it up, we're gonna get an email or we'll get some kind of indication, but we haven't been given a specific date that we can go in and start setting up our My Shops.
That's what I was wondering. That was my biggest worry. So okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll let you know. I mean, you'll see it. Mary Kay will send something out. I'll send something out. You'll get it in a lot of different ways.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys talking the way you're talking, I am overwhelmed because I've only been at this for a few months. So I'm like, what are they talking about? So uh, you guys are gonna have to help.
Maybe that's better though, Dawn. You don't have all these things in your head like we do.
Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck in old systems. And you're
Uh-huh.
like, whatever, let's go for it. You get to
Right.
do
Yep.
something
Right.
fresh.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It will. And you know what, John? We don't need to worry. Like this is not something to worry about. This is something that we are smart people and we will learn a new thing. Like,
Actually, I kind of like it because the other way was kind of hard for me, believe it or not. It was
there you
easy.
go.
I wouldn't get emails or nothing. It was horrible.
Oh,
So, but
there you go.
hey,
We'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. You are incredibly brilliant, smart women, and we will figure this out and we will be better on the other side. And certainly, as you read things, if you see something you're like, I think it says this, like, please let me know. Yeah, have lots of places I can throw these questions, um, and get feedback. But I think if we can look through this change as an opportunity to help us do our jobs really well, if it helps us reconnect with our customers, that is a good thing. That is a good thing for us to have a reason to reconnect with our customers because we want to serve them well. And so if we can take our lens and going, okay, how can this change help me be a really good consultant? We're all just going to be better if we have that lens, you know? Anytime there's any kind of change, if we can have a lens of how can this help me do my job better, even if it's challenging, even though it's inconvenient, even though it may be a whole bunch of things, usually growth and getting better is all of those things. So, yeah. Erin, you look like you're leaning in.
Yeah, actually, this is more of a unit question. So for you, for sure. Um, do you have a plan on reaching the consultants, or do you need help with reaching consultants that are like um on the fringe of personal use, but still have some customers that use the website, or ones that contribute to our unit on a regular basis, but don't necessarily come to meeting to make sure they do what they need to do this month and early next month? Because I mean, you have a large unit and this impacts each and every single person.
Right.
And a lot of them are not present here on a Monday. So,
Right. So, Erin, this is what they have already received a lot of information from me via text and email
okay.
and Facebook page. And so there's a point where we're all grown-ups, and if people choose to not read the information, that's on them. But they will have lots of opportunities, like specific, like if I send you a message that says, please watch this video because it impacts you and you choose to not watch it, I'm not coming to your house and sitting at your kitchen table and explaining this to you. Right? Like we can all learn this. And I don't mean that to sound harsh, but I appreciate your your desire to have people learn. But they will get lots of contacts
Okay.
and opportunity for them to learn. So if you hear of anyone or if you hear somebody go, what was that? Go, did you watch the video that Beth sent you? Because I think that answer was in there. And it's just you guys, I know I'm the same way. I'm like, somebody just tell just I'll call my friend and about a director thing and they'll go, Beth, did you read your director's memo? Oh yeah, I'll go read my I mean, so I get it. I get it. But yeah, so I hope that everybody takes advantage of the information that's out there. So, and it does take time, right? Like to get on there and just learn it. So,
As a red jacket, do you suggest that maybe we check in with our team members and make sure they've
absolutely.
read it and
Yes. Yep. Yeah, if you have people on your team that you would like to connect with or any other buddy, like just that little friendly reminder can be really helpful. Yeah.
And would that friendly little reminder be to make sure you're reading best in emails and looking at the Facebook page? Because, excuse me, I don't know if I could say it very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that they
Yeah, the
understand.
information is all out there. Just make sure that if you have something from Beth that says please at the beginning, just open it up. I'm trying to keep it brief. Because we do really want people to understand for sure.
is there a way to know which of my team members have set up personal websites?
There is yes. Yes, there is, Faith. I don't know. I think I can see that information. Um, yeah, I don't know if as
I
a
called Mary Kay and asked them, would they tell me?
you know what, they could, but I also think so if you go under reports, like your team, I feel like kind of dig around
I'll
in
poke
there.
around.
Yeah.
Can't you just look them up?
Well, to know if they've got a website, like I can go in.
Yeah, but can't you like type them in and find them? Wouldn't you
Yeah,
know
but
then if they have a
there's a
website?
faster way that it would like I can
Oh,
go
okay.
and see the list. And Faith, I might be able to, if you can't, like if you spend 5 minutes and you can't find it,
Yeah.
possibly, I know I can see who's got a website. Like I can see that report as a director.
Are you, Faith, are you asking who has a website or who has a website that has done the new My Shop?
No,
Set up
just
the
who
new.
has a website in
Got it.
general.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay. Are you guys good? Any other questions before we wrap up?
No.
You guys are amazing. And please, if you get some information or you hear something somewhere, I know you all see different things and follow different people. If you see something, please share it. I totally appreciate that and love getting that information. So we'll just keep each other in the loop and we'll just seamlessly move into this new world. All right. Okay, ladies, have a great night. We'll see you back here next week. Bye-bye, everybody.